the scenic journey from Mumbai to Pune, we just can't miss the iconic Della Resorts and Adventure Park. Mr. Jimmy Mistry of Della Resorts has been a name for adventure, passion and ambition. So today we are very glad to have Jimmy with us. Hi Jimmy, I really congratulate you on the 22nd anniversary of Della Group. It's really a big milestone in the journey.
Pleasure is mine. It feels that we're still young and we're just kind of getting our bearings right.
So are you. So Jimmy, tell me that what inspired you to start Della Resorts and Adventure Park?
Well, I think, like I keep saying, and I picked it up from Leo, but I didn't get into the business got into me. So I never planned to put up a resort level or never planned to put up a restaurant level or a resort. Being in the world of design, that's my domain expertise, and that's where I've been for the last years and years, that ever since the beginning of my career. There came in a point in 2009 when there was a recession in the market, and at the same point in time I just about realized that to scale up I need to get into something else, and which is more scalable, where I can perhaps use my passion and create something which is conducive to my lifestyle. I am fond of dogs, I am fond of horses, I am fond of dirt bikes, and something out of Bombay where I can go and do dirt biking and ride, have a house and keep dogs and horses and stuff like that. So I started looking for land. 2008 I procured a small piece of 5-acre piece of land, and then it was a turning point. 2009 recession hit, and most of the projects were shutting down or stalled, and it was a bad recession in 2009. That's where we decided to go ahead and convert my passion into business. I saw it as an opportunity for making India's first adventure park, where people like me and like-minded people can go and have a recreation for mind, body and soul. And therein was laid the foundation of Della Adventure and Della Resorts. With the adventure park, of course, came the banquets, and with the banquets came the necessity for restaurants and rooms to stay.
So I've personally been to Della Resorts and my son really loved it because there were cows and there were dogs, and it's a lovely place. And secondly, what has been a turning point according to you, Jimmy, in your entire journey as an entrepreneur?
Okay, so Della Adventure and Resorts, it's all about recreation for the mind, body and soul. And I personally feel that for happiness, mind, body and soul needs to be balanced. Living in a town, in a city, we really do not get a chance to get this going. We can do all of these at Della Adventure and Resorts. You have something, recreation for the mind, recreation for the body and recreation for the soul. You're right in, out of the pollution, you're right in the open, you're on the edge of the mountain, you're between the clouds and monsoons, you're in between plant and nature, you're between animals, cows, dogs, horses. I mean, every single thing is being designed with an equilibrium in mind, and that's where comes the concept of Della Villas, because living in the midst of nature with all the facilities of the city world, from F&B to spa to salon to every single thing provided there, it is a complete lifestyle product that we have created. The turning point is when I decided to take the plunge and move out of my design domain expertise and get into hospitality as a full-time career, and prove a point to established players that yes, we can be good at doing if we really seriously do it, which we started taking up this seriously from the year 2009, and since then we've never looked back. It's been a long and a difficult journey, but we started with 30 rooms inventory, and then we went on to 80 rooms, and we went to 125 rooms. We today are at 170 rooms, and we have got another 50-room resort coming up in the same property.
Wow.
So that will be the 5th resort. I wear multiple hats at different points in time. Designer, operator, entrepreneur, financier, every single thing put together. But now people take our brand as a respectable brand. That's
Certainly.
what we've really achieved in the last 9 years.
Yes.
And we've created a very strong, solid brand where people associate us with hospitality and as a respectable hospitality company.
That's great. And apart from business, tell me, Jimmy, what's very close to your heart? What are you passionate about?
I'm genuinely passionate about from within to create better environments for human beings, to make people's lives better in whatever way I can, via the medium of design or via the medium of hospitality or via the medium of adventure. The whole idea and concept is to make people's lives better. With that in mind, we are creating products in a new company by the name of Della Stores, wherein the entire concept is on lifestyle, but lifestyle products and products that you can for the entire interior and exterior pick up with brand Della. It's a very strong brand that we are creating with about 2,500 SKUs to begin with. So you'll have Della brand sanitary ware, faucets, kitchens, doors, furniture, lights, carpets, rugs, decor, vases, every single thing across put together.
Okay.
And that's something that I'm currently working on. It excites me to improve people's lives via the medium of my design and products. I'm also very, very passionate about community work and community service, because I firmly believe what J.R.D. Tata had said, that no success or achievement is worthwhile unless and until it serves the needs of the community, the city, the country, and the people. So for me, community comes first.
Okay. And what is one message that you would like to give, Jimmy, to our viewers?
I think it's high time that Indians understand what patriotism is, and patriotic feelings are not displayed only on days of India-Pakistan cricket match. They do something about it rather than just about abusing Pakistan or cursing Pakistan. I think patriotism needs to be more on our sleeves, and that's one message that I want to give to every Indian. It's high time that we start getting ourselves involved, be it Republic Days, National Days, any and every opportunity and moment that we can appreciate the services of armed forces, the veterans around, and give employment to those veterans, participate in nation building in any and every which way.
And what's next? 19 years have been very exciting. So when you look at next 19 years, what's on your mind?
I don't look so far beyond. I'm not that farsighted.
You're just being humble.
No, I'm not that farsighted, but I work very hard for today. I work very hard for tomorrow. I do not think that I can, in today's dynamic environment, which is not static and business is so dynamic, one can afford to think anything beyond, might be at best about 2 years around the horizon.
So that's a good message. All my best wishes are with you for your next journey, and I'm sure we will celebrate next anniversary also together.
Thank you
so much, Jimmy.
My pleasure.